Namaskar, I'm Manoj Kumar. Welcome to in the program Press Meet. In this program, we cover press conference, media interaction, and a speech of the chief guest at the program. So without spending so much time, let's go to the event.
If you can really put
See, the point is how we can have sustainable construction. That is very important. This is all what EXCON is all about. And how we can have sustainable architecture also. The Chandigarh is, we have green belts, and we are now basically not talking about it being converted into a solar city. And with the solar city, obviously the infrastructure has to move in so that we are self-dependent on the power. Because we have to buy power from outside. If we have solar power, and then it's a clean power. And then secondly, we're talking about EV vehicle policy which Chandigarh has adopted. So we are going to have a lot of charging stations, and government is already doing away with the registration fee for EV vehicle. So that's a big incentive for Chandigarh, that if you buy an electronic vehicle, then you don't have to pay registration fee. Plus you get free parking. Now the mayor, Mr. Gupta, has said that okay, wherever there'll be no parking for EV vehicle. So the government is trying to really proactive in promoting EV vehicles, and that would help the environment. And obviously with green belts that we Chandigarh already have, we're blessed with that. We are sustaining them, we're not converting them into grey. And basically there's a choice that we have to make it between grey construction and green construction. So we have chosen as green construction, and we're not allowing any kind of which would harm the environment. That is what we're trying to do. Well, see, in India we already have like BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards. If you have the standard thing which is get certified by a BIS or IGBC or any other government-sponsored agency, which will certify a building as being sustainable, green, and basically earthquake-resistant. You can't have earthquake-free, but you can have earthquake-resistant building, and which would use less energy to sustain that building. Now, how we can have a filming, how we can have solar power, how we can have sustainable, and how we can recycle, reuse also. Whatever water that we dispel, how we can use it back maybe for planting, maybe for toilets, flushes, or whatever we can do. But we have to start talking about that, and that building has to be compliant. That is very important, and there has to be some authority which would make a building compliant. And maybe the architects can get together. But see, the point is, if we start cutting corners, then everything gets demolished. Because if you talk about Zirapur, Dera Basi, and you talk about construction of buildings being done on rivers, and there was a river there, and they constructed a building on top of it, there must be somebody who knew that there is a river path, and you constructed a multi-story building on top of it. So I mean, it all comes with how we can be good to ourselves, how we can be more compliant and ethical. So if you are more ethical, everything will be right.
And one more answer to your question could be like, what I can understand from your question is smart cities. So government is coming with a lot of smart cities. So they have a centralized control desk for the smart city. They have a particular area marked where something has to come, where something has to come, or what kind of construction has to be done, or what has to be routed in which manner. So that is also one solution. But that, as sir is saying, that is very correct. That somebody who is there in that seat, he should also have some vision to see that this is a green area. I should not touch this. I should mark green, earmark this area, and do on this. So definitely we have some good people sitting there who are doing this kind of job. Still we have some grey areas, and I think we are working on that also.
So the point today, if you look at, in India, we see that everything is green. Nobody wants to see the green growth. Government has various challenges to kind of deal with. One great thing what government is doing is basically, whatever the policy document is getting drafted today, they don't see these policies for 5 years. These policies are next 20 years. So if you look at our sustainability drive, what is sustainability? Today when we start our day, everybody is burning hydrocarbons. All right, so we burn hydrocarbons, and we expect that we're going to be sustainable for long. Whether we look at maybe water, water reuse and recycle. It's been a very common term in being used. How do we use it? Are we really sensitive toward the subject? No. Now, what government is doing, as Chandigarh is having the roadmap for the master plan 2031, right? So this city will see the clear-cut policy. If you want to consume this much of water, obviously you have to also reuse and recycle. So how construction equipment is going to help is basically we're going to bring a lot of equipments. Today, if you look at your entire city, probably you see a lot of thing has been done manually. Let's look at somebody wants to build a house here in Chandigarh. He will use concrete by hands. Probably he will get some labor, he will try and do those labor work, and then obviously there will be a lot of dust, there will be a lot of time, and that certainly is not going to deliver the best of the quality. Now we have the one of the the world best concrete machines working and delivering the solution in a household. This is one of the uniformity will be there. How do you handle your solid waste? So today, so whether it is Delhi or Chandigarh, there is a way to handle solid waste. How are we going to get out of it, right? So there is a clear-cut policy. There are clear-cut equipments and machines being built, wherein which these machines is going to be produced by Indian manufacturers here in India. Is going to be used here in India, and is going to be kind of help all of us to make this more uniform. You go to Mumbai, you will see those machines. You will come here, you will see those machines. So these machines will come. We will have some of the initiatives towards you look at water the sewerage cleaning, right? Today, tomorrow morning you go to road, then somebody will clean do the grooming on the road. So how do you really handle it? So the construction equipment industry is going to bring those machines to the forefront, when these machines are going to be operating across the country uniformly, bringing those dust particle, bringing those sustainability drive towards our life. And then certainly I think we all going to get benefited of it. And reducing the hydrocarbon usage is one of the the key drive for all of us. So we are no exception.